never played Buccaneers.
Game plan.
No. Yahoo are doing good, dude. Like, the worst in the Lions, the Cardinals, the Broncos, the Packers. I'm probably going to the Rams, I think. I might be the Steelers, might be I might be the Seahawks, or the Falcons, or the Eagles. I already been the Eagles. I'm playing my Superdome. And I really can't take it no more. I can fight temptations, my Lord. I'm young and I'm restless. Feel selfish before. I've been living so reckless, I know. Tell me, Logie, you help me. I said, Logie, help me. It's just the way I feel. Mom's been wasting so long. Go! I really can't take it no more. I've been fighting temptations, my Lord. I'm living on restless. I've never felt selfish before. I've been living so reckless, I know. To be lucky, you help me, well. I said, lucky, help me. Alright guys, so this is what I can do.
We are black people and we shouldn't have to feel like this. We shouldn't have to protest because y'all are treating us wrong. We do this because we need to and
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on
EA Sports.
The hatred runs deep between these teams. And no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Buccaneers going up against the Saints.
This is the Buccaneers. Hey, Mom.
First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start.
That was
either of us expected 7-0.
Somewhat, no, it looks boring too. Guys, don't look at What ears are strawberries? Alright, so we're playing first. Come on, guys.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
How do you drop that?
He couldn't quite hold
How
it.
did you drop that? How did you drop that, dude?
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there, and then
go! Alrighty, guys.
Him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Let's go, Saints.
It's their quarterback taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening.
There you go, Saints.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great
Come
spot
on,
to
dude.
be in. But I love.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the
I
way
thought that was a
down to the
touchdown.
26. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards.
44.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still
Open,
accurate, but it
baby.
was a nice
Get it,
pass for a first
baby.
down.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I'm pumped up, guys.
How about that? Their quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
This is sick, guys. We won. I would never knew they would have a touchdown.
Here comes New Orleans. And right now
Good
they're
job.
saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice
This
it.
is a good
the way you
game.
rehearse it.
I mean, literally,
Right
this is
now,
like one of the
play
best
calling,
games ever.
they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his fourth possession. An excellent pickup of 34
Play, dude.
yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only
Dun,
in the first
dun,
quarter, so they
dun,
better get
dun,
ready to
dun.
hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly
Dun,
right. What's
dun,
really difficult to try and
dun,
defend
dun.
him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go
What
deep.
quarter that
Man,
was?
defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits 000. And time is up on the first quarter. 14-7 is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Dude, it's going to be a hard game at Buffalo.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. The Saints put up 29 points a game last year, second only to the Falcons, and they're in range to get some points on this drive as well. 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw, being chased out left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This is caught. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. He'll look to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints... Tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up week Lambeau. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Let's see, guys. This is like the worst.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
No.
Yardage there on
Not
the
gonna get me,
scramble.
guys.
Gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talked about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. A reminder, with halftime approaching, when we get there, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first-half highlights and analysis.
And I hope he's iced down his throat because he's got a lot to get through because we've had no shortage of points scored in the first half.
It has been a fun track meet. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the spin. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now back to throw. They find
I'm the gingerbread man.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their mobile, agile quarterback on his way to a historic performance.
I'm the gingerbread man. You can't stop me.
Now add 6 to their lead.
Buccaneers, man, they're not playing easy today, man. If they were like this every single game, they would probably be like good. They would probably be good. Wow, he's wide open.
Now he's going to let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Oh my God.
It really pays off.
After reviewing the play, the line on the field is reversed.
Oh. This game isn't making sense, guys. Comment down below if you think it makes any sense. And comment down below if that was like the worst play in history. Get him all!
Takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Noah spins. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The Saints are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Buccaneers just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Saints with their opening drive. The deep ball is on target here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 33-yard line. Same drive. It's going to be a run play here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. First and 10.
Sorry, Larry, your hard work. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
That's caught at the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver... 10 yards to go on third.
They're gonna overturn it. Okay.
They'll set up to throw, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
How do you drop that? God dang,
he can't hang on.
That's not
Would have
funny.
been a nice catch. Instead, it brings
That's
up
not funny.
a
That
fourth down.
may have gotten him injured.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And it
How you got
down
that?
incomplete.
Tim Jr. sucks
Thought
now,
he might
dude.
have
Like,
had it.
literally, he's
Instead,
so
second
good now he
down.
sucks.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
And this will be caught at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble.
How do you...
And I have to admit, partner, that I often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Back to throw.
So we ain't doing stories, man.
Flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Back to throw here.
Who is that?
Inside the 10. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle. And
Who is that?
Moves the sticks. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First
That was a
and
weird
goal.
play, guys. That was amazing.
With their backs against the wall. They'll look to throw here. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Kobe
Yeah, they're not
Fleener,
able to
the
ball
tight end,
anytime
his
soon.
intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
I just got rid.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. looking to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Saints now add 6 to their... Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards. Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone? Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. His second touchdown of the game. 17th on the year. And the Saints are pouring it on. Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
No, he's so perfect. No.
Down. Noah Spence in there to get him for
Same?
number 9 now on the year. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open. He's trying to do everything that he'd been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But
yeah,
it's
facts.
There is no technique
Facts.
except make sure you hold. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for the Saints. 43 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead. Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now. Flushed out, and no escaping this time. They got
it's not a sack. It's not a sack, guys.
Spence in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
I don't care, dude. That's just a game.
The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory. Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Bye.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask. Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up at number 15. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
No one's open.
Spence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Time for a break. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And they went for a big play through the air.
You're like going straight, and then he gets canned, and boom, get him.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, you got that! It was in your hands. You were like, no.
But couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
I didn't throw that! Yeah, that's why he took him out, dude. They took him out.
Hold on, and it's second down.
It looked like he had his hands on it for
yeah, they took him out.
Let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3
Alright, we got this, guys.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
And they can't
I hate it when they do that.
It's
annoying.
To get it to Willie Snead
Alan, stay in.
Bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be second and goal. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
Get ahead on your preparations for this week's game by setting up your game plan.
Ting ting, hear the sound. Oh, are you listening? Oh, you gotta hit the ground. Ain't no chain gonna hold me down. Big B, feel the burn. I've got a calling, so watch and learn. I heard a voice of this broken hymn saying, "I'm not, this is who I am." I know you ain't there yet. Don't stop to catch your breath. You're going higher and higher, higher and higher. Let go, set me free. Got the streets, all I need. We're going higher and higher,
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It was a tremendous passing display that this man put on last week. Short, deep, intermediate. He made all the throws, and he had the yards to prove it, not to mention the win. He's riding high coming into this game. It's the Saints going up against the Bills.
Well, Larry, no snow in the forecast, but the wind is whipping off Lake Erie and into New Era Field, just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the...
Intercepts it?
Flush to his right. Shifts past him at the 45. Oh, then the spin. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their mobile quarterback, 29 yards.
Look at me,
and
dude.
The Saints have taken
Look at his play.
lead.
I was like that. I was
One of
like,
the keys to their long
no!
winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Wow.
A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Big challenge.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Nifty move. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And no escaping.
Boy, he let him away. He gave him away.
Got him for a sack.
Maybe Andrew deserved that.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. Tonight, a reminder, one of the games we circled coming into the season, the Patriots at the Broncos. These two certainly have played some memorable games in recent years.
They sure have.
And tomorrow night we wrap up week. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards.
Defending a deep route, even when it's thrown on time, is very difficult. But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him. And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment. That's just wrong on every level as far as the defender is concerned.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Saints. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about...
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play try.
All right, that's a touchdown.
See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass.
The reason I'm talking because I'm not focused.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And he spins through. 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The Saints put up 29 points a game last year, second only to the Falcons, and they're in range to get some points on this drive as well. 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Flushed out right. Gets around him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And all the way down to the 39. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jameis Winston with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it fly in the direction. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Oh my God! Bro, I'm just gonna overturn it. Exactly.
So they're still at the original line.
They always do it.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete there.
How do you
nice
drop
hit.
that?
Drives the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone
Well, is that another interference?
And put people on him.
The decision to tuck and run gets him.
Can this game just end, please? I want this game to end. It's getting boring.
New Orleans. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Flush to his right. Floating one in.
Did they challenge that?
They're
done.
Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Who was that? Who was that, you stupid idiot?
David Perry in there to pick up his second
David
sack
Perry?
of the afternoon.
Who the heck is that?
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's
Snead?
down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
And score, come on.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Forced out to his left. A nice little juke. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Good job.
It's their quarterback taking it. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Saints just continue to roll. comes New Orleans. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They give him a gain of 37. Buying time to his left. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Flushed out right. And brought
threw him away. He's holding me like, bye, you can take him out.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I didn't even get it still. Decline that, dude.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are
I
on
didn't
the
even
field
complete
and
it.
cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Ew.
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Get it.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Shreds the tackle, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
That's caught inside
Why
the 20.
slide?
It's a big play there for the Saints. 42 yards. And that catch puts him past the great Jerry Rice. For the most receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848.
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today?
It's so open. You're like right there, and the other person like behind you, and you have to make it.
And how much fun is it for us to be here to witness it?
It's a pinch me moment for us. Eluding the pressure right. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 9-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards accumulated, culminating in a brand new NFL record.
He didn't get the field goal. That was dumb.
Flush to his right. He'll let it fly in the direction. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On the NFL scoreboard, 4th quarter now.
Thank you.
The train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers.
Alright guys, so that was the end of the game, I guess.
Picture me putting my city all over the map. There wasn't believers, I had to get even in math.
Before we go any further, make sure to install your game plan for your upcoming matchup.
So tell them I got a new girl. Tell the police that I'm begging I want on my 50s in cash. Tired of living check to check. I need 20 models. Smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectre deck. Yeah, I got that, I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss it, got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I'm
Alright guys, let's keep it episode 2 go guys. Subscribe, guys. I feel like guys, goodbye.